tremendous performance over Belarus in the first game of the second phase. And here is the schedule of today's games. 4:30 local time, Great Britain and Belarus will face each other, and then later today at 8 o'clock local time, France and the Czech Republic will complete the schedule of today's games. The Czech Republic, for me, one of the teams that's really building some momentum in this competition, a real test for France later on. Here are the standings of Group F. The top 4 teams will progress to the quarterfinal round, and Serbia, courtesy of the win over Belarus, really put themselves back into contention for a place in the top 4. Croatia, having faced France and have already faced Belarus, the 2 teams to come out of the first phase as the 2-0 teams, now have 2 back-to-back games that they have to win if they are going to progress. Here is the team roster for Serbia. Ana Dabovic, number 14, leads this Malkovic's team across 3 stats categories. The leading point scorer, playing more minutes than anybody else, and leads the team in assists, and she's becoming a real star of this Serbian national team.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the players. Let's begin with Serbia. Number 4, Tamara Radojak. Number 5, Bojana Zulic. Number 6, Sasha Jel. Number 7,
The Serbian roster, a 4-player rotation in terms of major minutes, and then there's a combination with the veteran Menka Madic, Dejana Bulica, and Ivana Jovanovic, who really throw in the 5th player minutes. And Ana Dabovic smiling as always. There's her sister, Alicia, number 13. But Ana Dabovic's smile is very infectious, and she is becoming the personality of this Serbian team. Here's the roster for Croatia. It really did show how quickly they can score in their last game against France. They got much closer than any other team to France. Scored 30 points in the 3rd quarter and only lost by 8 in a very impressive offensive performance. 4 players in double figures for Croatia. And with Iva Cigar pulling the strings at the point guard spot, the starting 5 all average 25 minutes plus across this tournament. Tony Missoura in shot has been a revelation, averaging 28 minutes a game for this Croatian national team. Well, we'll be back to talk about the matchups in the game after the national anthems of both teams.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Serbia.
national anthem of Croatia.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Croatia.
our players exchanging the mementos at the halfway line, and you can see in the faces of both sets of players where the national anthems have been played. The tension in this game, it's a must-win game for both teams. Croatia desperately need to get their first win in the book for the second stage to keep alive their chances of making the quarterfinals. Here are the three officials from Spain, Germany and Slovakia. Emilio Perez, Malialita and Zdenko Zubak. Well, two key players for this game. Ana Dabovic, you can see her numbers, tremendous numbers, 12.5 points, 3.3 rebounds and nearly 3 assists, leading Serbia. And Ana Liles, more than any other player on this Croatian team, as well as those statistics, is the emotional leader of Croatia. She will never, ever say die. She will get the job done in whatever way she needs to. And she's been doing it for a number of years now. Ana Liles. Here's the starting five for Serbia. And it's the same five that started the successful win, the game over Belarus, with the partisan three-guard set with the Dabovic sisters and Renocha. And Coach Malkovic, who knows the three of those so well from her club experience in the Serbian league, has put her faith and trust in the players she can trust. The starting lineup for Croatia, just about to come up on your screen, with Liles and Sliskovic restored. Sliskovic got some time on the bench in the game against France. He's done a marvellous job across this competition. Salapak, Cigar and Ivzic on the perimeter. That combination, apart from the first game where Salapak was still recovering from an injury, has been the 1-2-3 combination that Coach Bralic has gone with throughout this competition. Bralic for Croatia, very successful over the last years, qualified Croatia for the Olympic Games last year in London. But now he's having to rebuild with the loss of veterans like Sandia Mandia. And the story really is the performance for me of Antonio Mazura, who averaged less than a minute a game in the Olympic qualifying tournament in Turkey last year. And in this competition so far, 28 minutes a game, she's knocking down over 11 points at a phenomenal 50% from the two-point line and 43% from the three-point line. She is instant offense and provides a great deal of punch off the Croatian bench. The intriguing dilemma for Coach Malkovic is that against Belarus, Serbia went for a controlling tempo start of game, really did control the ball, took high percentage shots and ended up winning a low-scoring game. Croatia will want to push the ball and Serbia will find it difficult to get the ball control that they managed to get during that win over Belarus. Before the game tips, there will be moments of silence. 2 days ago, the FIBA president, Olaf Renusson, passed away suddenly. Death has left a huge hole in the basketball family around the world, not only in Europe. And obviously everybody's thoughts will be with his family at this time of the great loss. So the players will line up at the halfway line and there will be a moment's silence for Mr. Olaf Renusson, the FIBA president, FIBA Europe president, who died 2 days ago.
Mesdames et messieurs, suite à la disparition du président de la FIBA Europe, Monsieur Olafur Rafson, l'organisation de l'EuroBasket Women 2013 souhaite avec vous rendre un hommage à cette grande personnalité du basket international décédée brutalement ce mercredi 19 juin, en vous demandant, mesdames, messieurs, de bien vouloir observer 1 minute de silence en sa mémoire. Merci.
Thank you.
Moments away then for the start of the second day of action here in the Van der Spas Arena. Serbia and Croatia. Maybe a local derby, but we're here in France and the prize could be a place in the quarterfinals of EuroBasket Women 2013. Serbia in the red will control possession. Croatia with the basketball in the backcourt, guarded by Cigar. That matchup in terms of tempo is going to be key. She puts it on the floor, kicks to the middle, wide open. Milovanovic is off for three, and she continues to struggle from beyond the three-point line. Under 20% on the tournament. Early shot by Ivzic. Croatian basketball, up tempo, open shot early, back themselves and don't get the drop. But she goes to the basket for the layup for two. Ivzic in transition. Good defensive transition by Serbia that time. They got bodies back and they matched up early. Lelas penetrates, spins to the middle. Doesn't get the drop. Madic with a rebound and Serbia will control possession. It's incredibly difficult to be as disciplined as Serbia were the other day. Great pass to the inside. Madic on the inside, outside pass. Dabovic is off with a three. Great work on the glass by Ana Dabovic. I think we're going to get an offensive foul. Ana Lelas. A bit of contact, should we say, with the leading arm. Puts Dabovic on the floor. Some contact, but wide open from the perimeter. Milanovic will... Croatia with the early release. Doesn't get the drop. Croatia with a chance to run. She looks long. Sliskovic in the post early. Spins to the left-handed hook, off the glass, doesn't drop. And well, the first possessions have summed up how we thought the game would go. Dabovic on the dribble. Beautiful little spin, goes inside. Great little pass. Madic can't make the two. And Croatia won't mind the early shot. They'll have a chance to push themselves. Ivzic is double teamed. Salopek, foul line jump shot is off. She just has her body knocked away and ball goes out of bounds. Serbia will have possession. Not really sure about the lack of a call there. Anyway, Ana Dabovic in control. Great acceleration on the dribble. The poor shot doesn't find its way to the ring and Croatia will have the chance to run. Skip past to Ivzic. Because of the Milovanovic attention on the pass, just couldn't handle it and the ball goes out of bounds. Croatia will not change this style. They were so successful as the tournament progressed in the first round by pushing it. They'll continue. Dabovic with a beautiful move to the far side of the ring. Under control. Croatia reverse it in transition. Lelas outside the three, goes to the lob, turnover. Milovanovic and Serbia have numbers down the floor here, but it's just fouled. Whistle goes, Madic goes up, gets the two, but surely going to count it. Now we've got an early timeout by Croatia. Not a start that Braves would want. 7:24 to go. In the first, they trail 4-0.
Prebacujete lopte ili igrate na koš na prvu. Jel moguće da ne možete da igrate pasom prvo do sebe? Ja budala igrate, evo.
Slobodno da preuzmete. Ako
Well, they counted the two for Croatia as she went to the hoop. When she comes back, she'll be shooting one. 6-0 start for Serbia. Obviously, the really positive start for Serbia. They've got to stay with the game plan. It was very controlled in the Belarus game. A lot of decent execution in the half court, controlled possession, high percentage shots. Full court pressure now. Ivzic sees the double team. Early gets it down to floor. Cigar, who pulls it out. Ivzic doesn't think twice. Now throws up the early three-pointer in Croatia. They're a little bit like this against France. The issue for them is it's too much, one and out. Not a lot of work on the offensive boards. If they're going to shoot it early, they've got to get to the glass. Inside to Matic going to work. Inside, outside, finds Misha Dabovic. And Dabovic puts it on the floor. Extra pass. Matic with a foul line. Jump shot is long. Milovanovic will get the offensive rebound. And at the moment, Croatia are absent without leave on the boards. Both ends of the floor. Someone's got to come in here and rebound. Yuzura comes in. Well, we talked about the offensive punch she can give. She's also a real handful defensively. She's long. 1m80, 179, and is quick. Jelic in the game as well for Croatia. Early rotation for Bradic. Radocic outside the three, wraps it round. Milovanovic off the glass. Pretty little shot. Jelena Milanovic. Croatia again looking early. Jelic has it outside the three. First half-court set, Croatia run with 3:30 in, and now they're in the half-court for the first time. Leilas gets to the middle, kicks it off to Ivzic, fakes and goes to the middle, off the glass, doesn't get the drop, goes up in traffic, is blocked. Rips it, will have to recycle, and Missouri will reverse the ball. Jelic outside for three, gets the early screen. Rezan in the game as well for Croatia. Jelic penetrates, kicks. Ivzic, great first step, great rotation, but she gets to the glass for two. First step was the key, broke the defense down, created the rotation issue for Serbia, and finished well. Dabovic, ball control by Serbia again. And Dabovic gets to the middle, pulls up, and soft touch for Ana Dabovic. 11-2 start for Serbia. Missouri in the backcourt. Lezang gets it outside and screens. They turn down the screen. Ivzic goes in. She's going to get the blocking foul. And that'll be the first team foul on the Serbian lineup. Subs coming in for Serbia. Jana Belica. Belica comes in. 27-year-old from Partizan. So the Partizan contingent still retained in the backcourt. Ivzic is an excellent free-throw shooter. Goes 2 for 2 from the line. Serbia will score them in a hurry if they get going. Here's Dabovic. Serbia want to spend time with the basketball. Milovanovic comes to the three-point line. Nikolica looks inside. Matic high, under 10 on the shot clock. Dabovic is off with a foul line jump shot. The shot was still a little easy. Missouri in transition. Leilas at the high post. Jelic thinks, finds Leilas, who doesn't think, fires. The three is good. Transition basketball, Croatia style. Leilas must have towed the line. They've just given us two. Whistle away from the basketball. Missouri's going to get called for the hold. Ana Dabovic will inbound for Serbia. Dabovic outside the three, thinks, penetrates, great pass. Manic goes up, gets the two. And Croatia broken down too easily from the perimeter at the moment. They're getting turned. If it's not a pull-up, 10, 12-foot jump shot, it's a pass like that. Lilas outside the three, they go inside to Lezan. Lezan puts it on the floor, tries to go to the middle, fires up the turnaround jump shot, he's short, Matic gets enough of it to retain possession, and Ana Dabovic in control, looks to attack it, and they're back into ball control mode. Dabovic spins baseline, and is bumped. Well, Serbia look like they've established a way where they can be really efficient. Obviously, a win over Belarus is going to build your confidence. But the game style is completely different than it was in Traleze. Substitutions. Jovanovic and Jovanovic and Rad came into the game against Belarus. Back-to-back threes at different points of the game. It really did inspire this Serbian lineup in the second half. Dabovic on the free throw line, where she's on the tournament over 80%. Qualification last year was over 90%. Dabovic goes 2 for 2. Substitution, she will sit down. She's putting together a tournament, is Ana Dabovic. Mazura releases, comes back for it. They'll look to trap here. Serbia was very effective for him in some of the early games. Mazura penetrates. Lezan inside, outside, turnover. Well, when we talked about the game before, we knew it would be a game of runs, just in the way that Croatia play. You know, they will get points in a hurry. Bredic will just look and rotate and try and find a unit that's working for him today. Lezan not their happiest player coming out of the game. Butalica moves it on. Kado, Butalica moves it to. Butalica fires the three, is way up. Mazura has it. Watch out. Offensively, she will run, but she backs it out. Turns it over. Jovanovic goes up, should score, blows the layup, but the offensive rebound is good, and Kado outworks the whole of the Croatian defense, and it's an 11-point lead for Serbia. Big scoring first period for Serbia. It's going to be a real mountain for Croatia to climb here. Jelic takes the two because it was given to her to take, not because she wanted it. In transition, Serbia push. Lilas is going to draw the offensive foul. This is where Serbia have to be disciplined. They've been so good against Belarus. But on that occasion, Butalica a little out of control. Lilas not really squared up, but standing still for a while. Butalica charges. Jelic. Croatia searching for shots they want as opposed to the shots that Serbia are giving them at the moment. Jelic penetrates, gonna have to go on the penetration, kicks it out, Lilas. Feet set is good for three. When he needs Croatia, look for Ana Lilas, they look for her again. 5th point of the game. Tough little move off the glass. Dabovic, after the very short spell on the bench, comes straight back with 2. Siskovic moves it on. Jelic moves it on the ball reversal. Guarded by Dabovic. I think we're going to get a travel. Croatia won't panic here. There's too much experience in this Croatian lineup for them to just start to go away from what is their style. 19-9 move, under 2 to go in the first quarter. Rad kicks it on to Milana Ivanovic, gets to the middle. She's very good from that range. Floats one, doesn't get the drop. Great work on the glass. In every facet of the game at the moment, Serbia is just outworking Croatia. Leles wants to foul, but Butalica just got position and just would not give up the offensive rebound. Substitution for Serbia. Janovic is in the game. Dabovic floats it. Janovic off the bench. Doesn't get the drop. Mazura's involved on the defensive rebound, but can't control it. Janovic tries to have an impact straight off the bench. Ana Dabovic will back it out. 20 seconds of a shot clock left. She's going to try and use up more of the time. Here she is off the screen, gets to the foul line, looks to go inside, turned over off the double team, it stays with it. Ivanovic goes up for two. And again, it's the outworking. Dabovic, by all normal circumstances, should have turned the ball over there, but she stayed with it, came up with it. Great move by Jelic, penetrates. Mazura wide open for two. Textbook technique from Mazura. Strokes it from beyond the arc, knocks it down for three, gets it back to a 9-point game. 21-point first quarter points, and we've got an offensive foul by Ivanovic. So many offensive fouls being called in this tournament. Off the ball, on the ball. Want to reward good defense. Here's Mazura, who is grabbed as she tries to break the defense down. Croatia will have possession of the basketball. 38 seconds to go in the first quarter, and it's been a red-hot quarter for Serbia. 21 first quarter points. They're only averaging just over 50 points on the game for the tournament. Jelic doesn't hit anything. The ball will come off Leles, and good effort by Kato to stay in the play. And Ana Dabovic will walk it down the floor, trying to use as much of the 24-second possession as she can. There's around a 3-second differential between game and shot clock. Dabovic turns away the ball screen, off the dribble, in the lane is fouled. Ivzic just cries with frustration as Dabovic just schools her, really. Little crossover, it's just under control. Ivzic just crazy situation for her. And that's a big call for Ivzic. Picks up a second foul. Then she's replaced by Rolak. Rolak in the game from the Novi Zagreb club. Dabovic is good with a second. 6.3 seconds for Croatia to try and get points here. And that will be a Croatian basketball with 3 seconds on the quarter clock. Jolak will bring the ball in. Gets it into Jelic, who's going to have to put this up. Tries to get a feet set, fires it up, doesn't get the drop. And that is an excellent quarter of basketball by Serbia. You're never going to get perfection, but it's not far off it. 23 to 12. Their percentages are phenomenal. We're going to get a chance to look at the statistics in a moment. Here they come. And the word phenomenal sometimes overused by commentators, but for Serbia on this tournament, coming into this game only averaging 54 points a game. They've just scored 23 and a quarter. Doing a nice job on the glass. 4 offensive rebounds, which has kept the scoreboard ticking over. And they cannot be rushed into shots. When they've taken the early three, they've not been successful. Croatia have been asked the question here. They've got to find a way to respond to it. Serbia getting, the looks they're getting are too easy. Off the dribble, if it's not penetration to the basket like this or the previous one from Ana Dabovic, they're getting 10, 12-foot jump shots where the defense is just getting broken down far too easily. And opportunities like that, Rivzic have been few and far between. So Croatia still with that 0 in the win column. 2 more games to try and make it to the quarterfinal. I've been asked a serious question by Serbia. Serbia lead 23-12 at the end of the first quarter. And I think the phrase game on. Serbia have laid down the challenge. Can Croatia come back? Plenty of time in the game, and as we keep saying, Croatia can score in a hurry. They start with possession. Jelic, extended minutes for her, Mazura. Gets it at the high post. Davis on the dribble, goes a little pick and roll with Ziskovic, who gets to the middle, goes up in traffic, pretty little finish, a lot of contact. Gets a bang. I think she may have lost the contact. Referee should see this and does. A little bit of a blow to the face on the penetration here. There's the hand, there it goes up. That's what caused the contact lens to become dislodged. Sliskovic coming off a really nice tournament so far. Got to get some sterile solution on that contact lens. Serbia in the half court. Dabovic slows it down, runs control, gets to the elbow. Beautiful hesitation, goes up in traffic for 2. Gets deep again. Dabovic putting on a demonstration. Rezan outside the 3, moves it on. Jelic, nice penetration, inside-outside kick, the 3's gone, it's off. Great work by Leilis on the glass, gets the reverse layup, and again, when a team needs her, Anales finds ways to make that contribution. Rips it off Rezan and says, I'm gonna score, and does. Control by Serbia, a little floated pass to the inside. Vucelica skips to the middle, has it knocked away, will be a Croatian basketball. Won't be long before Iva Sliskovic returns. Poor, tremendous defensive effort, but very, very sloppy in the backcourt for Croatia. Jovana Lad gets involved with Leilis, who's just standing still. Leilis hasn't sat down yet. Mass substitutions coming in off the Serbian bench. Dabovic returns to get the starting 3-guard set back on the floor for Serbia. We've got a whistle. Dabovic picks up foul number 1. Combination in the game for Croatia at the moment. Rezan was very effective against France. Just to re-establish in the post, gets it mid-range, goes up, scores. With a soft touch from around the ring. And there's no big athleticism that she found against France. So with the great fundamentals she has, she's going to get looks. Dabovic finds her sister, Misha Dabovic, gets inside. Better defense this time. Mazura goes behind the back from under a basket. 3-on-2 break for Croatia. Rezan gets it, tries to create the angle, does, but blows the layup. Signs are good though for Croatia at the start of this second quarter. Radocha, little hesitation on the dribble. Dabovic short 2 is no good. Rezan comes down with a rebound. And Jelic looks. Serbia are back. Defensive transition is good. Trying trying to spread the floor, finds some space for Rezan underneath and gets another two. Timeout Serbia, and Croatia still looking to push, but now a little bit more under control. And back-to-back baskets from Rezan. And Coach Malkovic has seen enough, takes the timeout. And Croatia have closed it in a hurry to a 5-point margin.
6 poena sada dole, onaj samo se raširite, evo ti 6-0. 6-0. 6 poena na samo se vi raširite. Imamo dogovor, radi snažno, postoji ga do kraja.
Samo se trpaj i napravi tabu, samo idi jako na košao. Ajmo, idem, ajde.
She's gone the first 13 minutes. And as you can see, she knows who the leader is. Everyone knows who the leader of this team is. Demands and challenges her teammates. To go in the second quarter after the Serbian timeout. Anna Dabovic will try to get the scoreboard ticking over for Serbia. Stuck on 25 at the moment. But she comes off the downscreen. We've got a Mazura foul against the... Cleaning up, I think, is the positive way of learning it off the ball, but has position. She just maybe leaves her arm hanging out there a little bit. Second foul for Mazura. And just skips to the foul line, hands it off. Easy two for Milovanovic. These are the baskets that Croatia just cannot allow Serbia to get. Milovanovic is a quality player. You cannot let her shoot from 8-10 feet with no pressure. Mazura changes the angle. Rezan gets it, puts it on the floor, takes the tough two, is off. And Malacha will walk it down the floor for Serbia. Going inside, ball's knocked away. And Milovanovic didn't really complain at all, just mishandled it. Jelavic, who really has a little bit more focus, a little bit more organization, even in transition. As she puts it on the floor, finds Mazura. Throws it to the corner, three's gone, is short, no rebounder at all in the keyway for Croatia. 1 and out again for them. Dabovic, as she's been most of the time in control, penetrates, Mazura almost gets a hand on it. Isha Dabovic penetrates, kicks it out, Milovanovic from the three-point line, is good. With that much time, that much space, she clenches that fist, restores the 10-point lead for Serbia. Branic has to take the timeout with 5:32 to go in the second, and there is no one in the vicinity when Milovanovic penetrates. Ball movement by Serbia in this set. Jelavic doesn't even scramble, just doesn't rotate at all. Good spot by Dabovic. As we said on the previous possession, Croatia cannot give wide open looks to Serbia. Milovanovic with a little close-in two-pointer follows it by a wide open three. And coming into this tournament, Milovanovic was the biggest offensive threat that Serbia had. That must have been in the scouting report. We must make her put the ball on the floor. France made her put the ball on the floor. Great Britain made her put the ball on the floor, and the numbers and the percentages have not been as impressive as you would expect from her in this tournament. Croatia getting the time, space, and the opportunity to find her range.
Entre les deux équipes, le score est de 20 pour la Croatie.
Croatia 10 down, 30-20, with just over 5.5 to go in this first half. Sliskovic back in the game, looks to cut the keyway, doesn't get any space at all. Missouri wide, open for the three, count those. Back 2 from 2 from Missouri from beyond the arc. And when she has that much time and space, she's knocking it down. Dabovic again breaks the defense now. Milovanovic can't get the drop this time. Sliskovic hanging on, 1-on-3 in traffic. Dabovic just rips it out of her hands, and we're going to have a jump ball. Struggling to see the difference between Sliskovic held ball and Dabovic held ball, but that's not a held ball, and this is a held ball. So Serbia with possession. Croatia plays on the three-point line, breaks the defense down, doesn't get the drop, but again, Croatia getting broken down in the half court. It's not as if Serbia shoot the three-point shot that well. Well, Croatia are playing their defense. I thought Rajovic was the best three-point shooter of the tournament. She's solid, but at the moment, breaking the defense down at will. Goes 2 for 2 from the line. Jovanovic, number 8, comes back in the game, another Partizan club player. Siglar in the half court now for Croatia, finds Missouri. Missouri gets to the middle, beautiful little move off the glass for 2. Quality from Missouri on the penetration. Closes it to 7. Almost carrying this Croatian lineup. But then she gets beat into the hoop. That'll be a third foul. And Dabovic gets the easy 2. And Croatia gets broken down again. So for whatever and however Tony Missouri is playing offense, that's a third foul. She gets just taken to the bucket. Well, decision for Coach Bradic. Does he leave her in? Does he take her out? Well, the decision at the moment is to leave Missouri in. Croatia getting a mess against the full court pressure. And every time you think they've established themselves in the game, they make mistakes and hurt themselves. Jovanovic makes a quick exit, and Dabovic comes back. Gets the high post screen, Jovanovic. Dabovic, wide open. Long 2 is no good. Defensive rebound by Dallas. Has it knocked away. And Murad gets the 2. The momentum for Serbia after the great performance on Belarus. This is a transformed team. Sliskovic with a long 2 is no good, keeps it alive, and Cigar will back it out and recycle for Croatia. Missouri. Look inside, the turn down Sliskovic. Cigar fires up the 3, no good. Defensive rebound, Milovanovic on the dribble. Breaks it out for Serbia and decides to then spend some time with it. They lead by 12. Croatia finds Milovanovic, puts it on the floor, tries to get inside. Little fadeaway jump shot is good. Salapak picks it. Solelas goes to Sliska on the inside, that's a foul. Dabovic gets up smiling. She spends the whole game smiling. Anna Dabovic is late on the help. Sliskovic should go to the free throw line. And Adabovic picks up foul number 1. Stiskovic makes the free throw. Croatia have to find a way to stop the bleeding here. They're in single digits at the half. They should be confident that they're still in the game. If they end up going at the half 15 down, which is beyond the realms of possibilities here, they're going to be in the hole. Lizan comes in for Stiskovic, and Croatia brings it down for Serbia. Dabovic, he literally touches it every time for Serbia. Milavinovic, mid-range, gets to the middle, in traffic, kicks it. Dabovic, long 2, is off. Job on the glass by Rad, who really has made contributions coming off that bench. And we have a foul called as Salopek reaches on Anna Dabovic.
Au personnel, Salopek. Un deuxième au personnel pour Salopek.
39-27 with 2:40 to go in the half. In Serbia, it wouldn't be stretching it to say they're in control of how this game is being played. But Ochev stops and pops, is no good from the foul line. Croatia they've got to keep pushing the ball, Croatia. It's the way they want to play. Lelas is going to retain possession of the basketball. Looks quizzically at the official. Players have said they're not quite sure what's being called. There's sometimes contact like that, no call. Other times little touch fouls off the ball that get called. Rezan goes up in traffic, gets a little soft roll for 2. Claws it back to a 10-point game. This little move to the baseline and soft touch. Last 2 minutes of the first half. First half that belongs at the moment to Serbia. And this Anna Dabovic, who on cue almost turns it over as she's trying to create. Jelic gets a hand involved. Rad relieves the pressure. Dabovic goes inside. Rad puts it on the floor, tries to squeeze through. No good off the backboard at the end of the shot clock. Jelic, big possessions now for Croatia as they try to build momentum going into the half. Mazura turns the corner. Wide open look for Salopek is off. Great work by Rezan on the glass, is fouled. Ball doesn't drop, she'll go to the free throw line. And if they go to the offensive glass, as Rezan did then, in transition, they're hard to box out. Goes up 1 on 3 because no one put a body on it. Milavinovic picks up foul number 1, but I'm not sure it was her foul. It wasn't Milavinovic's foul. I think it was Rad's foul. Lezan makes the second. 8-point game. Croatia are building momentum with 1:30 to go in the half. They just have to guard people in the half court. They've got to stop these situations where they're getting broken down off the dribble. Croatia outside. Full screen comes. Tries to turn the corner. Wide open look for Milavinovic is long. And in that occasion, they didn't get turned. Jelic falls, throws it away, but recovered by Mazura. Croatia gets it. They fire up the 3, Dabovic is off. Jelic hits the floor again, and there's a foul. The foul, in fact, is on Jelic. So they'll be shooting 2. Jelic with the ball, and she falls over the player on the floor. At the very least, there's a little bit of incidental contact here. The foul's already been called on Jelic, and Jelic is perplexed is an understatement. Vranic is perplexed, and again, it's the fact that players believe there's inconsistency. I make no comment at all. From where I'm sitting, the referee's is much closer than us. Muka Dibovic makes the first of the 3 throws. Makes the second, 2 from 2. She establishes the 10-point lead. And substitutions as Kado and Ivanovic come in. Locha and Dabovic sit down. Jelavic, guarded by Dabovic. Jelavic finds Rozan beautifully off the assist, is fouled. And she'll pick herself up off the floor, dust herself down, and step to the free throw line. And Lezane has picked up where she was against France. Really being productive on the inside. She's going to pick. That's Dabovic with a bang to the thigh. Looks like a dead leg. That can be painful. Or it may have just been a contact blow to the knee. Meanwhile, Rozan makes the first of the free throws. And Rozan cuts it to an 8-point lead. Last minute of the first half, a minute and a half with Serbia. 41 points, averaging only 54 on the tournament against the Croatian team that's been broken down defensively. Croatia outside the three, guarded by Jelavic. Tries to go under the screen, does so. Milevanovic kicks it. Rad with a three is good. There's a scan report that says you've got to put the ball on the floor because in previous games, when you let her stand there, she makes threes. Croatia haven't really made this Serbian team put the ball on the floor enough. And when they have, they've got out of stance and they've been beaten. So Radic has an issue at the half. Here we go. 3 seconds differential. Mazura breaks the defense down, floats one, is short, poor shot. Pinocho gives it up. Fire it up at the end of the break is short. And we've reached half-time. And Serbia, again, have put a performance on the floor. They lead this 44-33. High scoring, up-tempo. Serbia have been efficient and effective. And Croatia just had too many flat moments in that first half where they turned the ball over and taken early shots. No rebound coverage. If you're going to run, you've all got to run. So it's there, it's all to do for Croatia. They trail 44-33, a defeat would literally eliminate them from the competition and make their journey home only one game away. So their EuroBasket women lives depends on improving this 11-point situation. The turnovers of 10 are the difference between the two teams. Everything else is fairly similar, but 10 turnovers for Croatia against the 6 for Serbia, and they have controlled the basketball really well. Rebound numbers are the same. Dabovic again has shown up. And Milevanovic is back with a little bit of flow to her offense. Lezane off the bench and Mazura off the bench have given 18 points for Croatia. Leilas contributing again. At some point in this game, Croatia will explode with points. They just got to hope that they can get enough stops to get themselves back in this game.
Voilà, mesdames, messieurs, applaudissements à cet artiste.
So we'll leave you with the statistics of that first half. We'll give you some highlights after these statistics. And we'll be back in around 12 minutes for what proves to be a crucial half of basketball for Croatia. If they want to continue in this competition, they simply have to win. We'll be back in around 12 minutes.
Mesdames, Messieurs, applaudissements à Jim Lee, spectacle visuel, bourré de talent, de poésie, d'émotion, d'intelligence. Jim Lee.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and clap for the sun grower, Mr. Jim Lee.
Et grâce aux écrans du grand espace, un nouveau clin d'œil aux partenaires de la FIBA. à toutes pour l'EuroBasket Women 2013. On va continuer à monter en température pour ce match numéro 1. Ce sera suivi à 16h30 du match Grande-Bretagne-Biélorussie. Après, on passera en session soirée. Donc on demandera au public d'avoir la gentillesse d'évacuer le banc d'espace pour qu'on puisse tout nettoyer, tout préparer pour le match de ce soir. Donc on demandera au public d'évacuer le banc d'espace à l'issue du deuxième match de la session journée, session d'après-midi, y compris le public qui possède déjà ses places pour le match de ce soir France-République tchèque. Et on vous réaccueillera bien évidemment une fois que tout sera en place pour le dernier match de cette deuxième phase de l'EuroBasket Women 2013, deuxième journée ici au banc d'espace. Et on compte sur vous pour tout enflammer, pour enflammer les tribunes du banc d'espace. Vous avez une salle magnifique, très bien sonorisée, donc il faut faire beaucoup plus de bruit que dans d'autres salles. Et on compte sur vous pour mettre le feu derrière l'équipe de France face à la République tchèque dans le match numéro 2 de l'équipe de France ici au banc d'espace. On n'en est pas encore là. Premier match de cette deuxième journée au banc d'espace. Ce vendredi 21 juillet, la Croatie face à la Serbie. 14h, coup d'envoi. Le score à la mi-temps est de 33 pour la Croatie, 44 pour la Serbie.
Welcome back inside the Van der Spas Arena. Both teams just finishing, getting ready for this second half. Tremendous first half by Serbia, 44 points in that half. They're only averaging, as we've said to you during the game, only 54 points per game on the tournament. So offensively, their production is so much better. Croatia just have to step up the defense. On the ball, they have to contain penetration. If they do that, then I'm sure they have the offensive firepower to get right back in this game. And if they lose, don't forget, if Croatia lose, they're out. They're on the way home. They'll have 0 wins. Minimum of 2 wins required in this group if they lose to get through.
Donc on rappelle pour le public, d'ici, comme la salle est très bien sonorisée sur mon espace, il faut vraiment que vous puissiez la voix. Et les
Mate, the difference between the teams consistently in that first half with turnovers, but it's not guard pressure. The 10 turnovers for Croatia, only 2 were generated at the guard spot. The rest, 4s and 5s, either on a defensive rebound or having it knocked away, or making bad decisions in the half court, has led to 10 turnovers, and that's what's generated the 11-point margin. The good news for Croatia is they're increasing their points over those first 2 quarters, and they've started to reduce the Serbian production. Let's see if they can continue that in this third quarter. Jelic will get them going. Mazura on the floor with 3 fouls, don't forget. Salapak moves it on. Jelic outside, fires it up early. Count them. Well, we said they wouldn't turn down open shots. Didn't think about that. Squared up, knocked it down for 3. Beautiful start for Croatia and their fans. Radocha in the half court finds Dabovic. Gets the touch again. Radocha in the half court, comes off the screen, looks, there's nothing there. Now she's got Leilas on the dribble, and Jelic doesn't have to get involved there. Anna Leilas is old enough, experienced enough, and good enough to contain that dribble. Dabovic over ahead to Milovanovic, is off for 3. Defensive rebound is collected by Salapak, who pushes. Mazura finds Jelic outside the 3-point line. Salapak has the chance to penetrate, tries to turn the corner. Good defense by Dabovic. Leles, quick first step, spins to the middle, wraps it around to Rezan for two. That is how Croatia want to play. Up-tempo. If they don't get you in the first part, they'll get you in the secondary part of transition. Defense had to react to the ball movement. Tremendous work by Leles. Beautiful start by Croatia. And Dabovic, you got that bang on the knee at the end of the first half, is struggling a little. This would be an absolute devastating blow for Serbia. Looks like she's going to have to come. And that is, wow, that's a devastating blow to Serbia. It's a devastating blow to the tournament. The sister struggling with that one too. We're going to get a. That's when it happened in the second quarter. Work by the cameraman to pick that up. Well, in adversity, teams and groups have to respond. Serbia have to respond to the adversity of losing their, well, rising star, but definitely their court leader. A lot of concern with the medical staff. You'll see at the bottom of your picture on the right side of your screen, trying to treat her on the bench. Radocha. Well, who's going to step up for Serbia? Jovanovic in the game, reverses it. Dabovic. Milanovic has it knocked away. Do they recover it? Serbia have it. We've got a jump ball caught with 7 seconds left on the shot clock. It will be a Serbian basketball. And they've got 7 seconds, great hands by Emanuela Salopek. Reset the shot clock. Obviously there was a decision by the official that Croatia controlled the basketball. Radocha. Dabovic, foul line jump shot is good. It's too easy. Read on the screen, get the feet set, knock down the open jump shot. Rezan moves it on. Salopek fires up the three, is short, no rebounder. And Rad will control it and get it to Radocha. Dabovic in transition, just about gets it to Milanovic. Short jump shot is good. Well, if you wanted to know what the response was going to be to Dabovic going down, they're still fighting out there, and they got it back to a 10-point lead. Defense is intense, to say the least, by Serbia. Rezan bounces it off her foot, and Leles plays a little soccer. Back sits down. She's back in the game. She has 2 fouls. And remind you again, Missouri has 2. So there is some foul trouble on the floor for Croatia. Dabovic moves the ball on. Rad hands it off. Radocha tries to find herself some space. Milanovic drains it from deep. 14 points personal. Again, leaving her with time and space. Leles tries to answer and does. Where would Croatia be without the leadership and talent of Leles? Has to answer the three and does. Jovanovic off the little curl, doesn't get it. Second screen finds Dabovic in traffic, tries to make the pass, gets it there. Nice finish by Rad under extreme pressure, and Rad again off the bench for Serbia. Really being productive. Jovanovic hesitates, goes up, off the glass for 2. Radocha with the 11-point lead for Serbia. Dabovic tries to stop and pop off the glass, no good. So this gives you the rebound. Chance for Jovanovic to lead the break. 3-on-2 break. That's great interchange of it. Leles misses it, goes into traffic, but pulls it out and recycles. Missouri, tremendous break by Croatia. They just blew the layup. Ivzic, Jovanovic moves it on to Leles. Stops. mean, I was calling the shot, and Sliskovic was going for the rebound. And Leilas, in that situation, scores for fun. But the signs are good for Croatia in terms of coming back in this. They're getting good looks, getting transition going. It's just got to be poised and finish. Rad outside the three, finds Radochan. Jelovic guards her. Go under the screen or go over it. Don't run into it, because Radochan will nail it. 9 points personal. Zura gives it up through the air. Jelovic with a three is short. Defensive rebound. Dangerous time here, Croatia. Milovanovic goes up for two, doesn't get the drop, but is out of bounds when she tries to recover the ball. That could have been a 15-point lead. Milovanovic is going to come in. Kredic wants the timeout though, and Croatia trailing 55-42 with 5:18 to go in the third, take the timeout.
Napravili spika, išla lopta okolo, dvorac se i trica, a i ti isto, bez obzira što će raditi, uvijek traži loptu, ne samo gla, imali ste i trica i ti ne tražiš, a ona ne odlučuje se. Opet smo na jednom faulu, jedan faul je ovo.
Well, there are the leading scores for Croatia, raised down with 12, has got it down.
I onda preko trećega, taj treći koji primi loptu, neka odmah igra, neka odmah probija, ne da igra okolo. Znači ili pas ili odmah trenutno prodor, ali tu im se nastavlja.
Looking at wide open looks. Serbia just keep trundling on. I've got to say, it's going to have to come down to how much defense Croatia are prepared to play here. They trail by 13. Serbia, only 15 minutes in the game, a 13-point lead. The biggest problem they have is one of the rising stars of this tournament, Ana Damovic, is on the bench and she looks hurt. Quite possibly the first time in a week at this tournament where Ana Damovic has not been smiling and enjoying every moment of this tournament. She's struggling on the bench. We hope it's not a serious injury, but it doesn't look good in terms of this game in particular. Andy Jelovic breaks the defense down, finds Leilas, who goes baseline, is fouled on the penetration. Radochan gets the foul. Radkovic wants the travel. Croatia have to win the quarter for me. It has to be, even if it's a 1-point win in the quarter, they have to get into a positive situation at the end of this quarter. Sliskovic on the inside, tries to back in. Lovely little move, is fouled on the way up. It's the second move, gets to the middle. Milanovic thinks she has her, but then leaves the floor. Got to play that free foot then and stop that step through. Cato picks up foul number 3. Sliskovic continues to be perfect from the free throw line. Sliskovic goes to 6 points personal and closes it to an 11-point lead. We are halfway through the third quarter. Radochan guarded by Jelovic. Tries to go to the steal. Wide open look is good. Milovanovic. Steal by Radochan, ball and foul by Jelovic. Sliskovic picks herself up off the floor at mid-court. Foul was on the floor, so Serbia handled on the end line. Case of getting down and playing some defense. It's really pressurizing, not looking for steals. Jovanovic for 3. Jovanovic, as she did against Belarus, makes a huge 3 in the second half to really hammer home an advantage. 16-point lead with 14 minutes to go in the game. Jelavic penetrates, goes up, left hand off the glass for two. Nice, pretty move. Croatia will slow it down for Serbia in the half court. Kado outside the three in the 0. Jovanovic has it knocked away. Croatia again going for them. Some people would say the Duke still, going from behind, not guarding the player. Cigar comes back into the game. Missouri sits down. Small, quick backcourt now for Croatia. Got to make that pay. They've got to keep Serbia in front of them and pressure. Offensive foul call. Fouls on Ivana Jovanovic. Rad's going to come back in. She'll replace Jovanovic. Jovanovic won't be on that bench long. I wouldn't have thought. She's had a great game. Cigar is trapped but gets passes through it. Here's Jelavic. Jelavic again breaks the defense down. He's fouled on the way to the hoop. Misses the layup. Hands all over her back, no call. Jovanovic moves it into Jovanovic, goes up, gets the drop for two. 16-point lead restored by Jovanovic. Lelas tries to answer with a three, that's off. And Croatia are in a deep, deep hole. Somehow they come up with a basketball. Lelas, and Sliskovic was wide open underneath. Goes inside, little floater is no good, gets her own rebound, tries to get an angle, misses the putback. And when it's not your afternoon, it's not your afternoon. They come up empty again as Rudulak could not complete from 2 feet. Jovanovic goes up, passes it off, and with 4 seconds on the shot clock. Janovic could not hold on, but Serbia will have the basketball. Missouri's coming back, Lazan's coming back, Salopek's coming back. Frelic throws in some major changes. There's the Tony Missouri fan club in the crowd. Jovanovic goes up, running, right-hand shot is no good. Lazan comes down with it, Missouri has it, in transition. Serbia do a great job of trying to get it to go where they want it to go. Salopek bows the layup, Razan gets the rebound, goes up, misses the putback, and Serbia will get possession. And another miss from 2 feet for Croatia. Well, you can see Serbia going to time of possession here. They've got 12 minutes to defend this 16-point lead. They can't get too passive, but they will want to spend time with the basketball. Croatia overrun again by Cigar, pulls up, is off with a long two. Missouri gets involved, but Radojic gets it. Markovic wants to control it, recycle it. They fire it up. Don't get the drop, and with only 5 seconds on the shot clock, they had to fire it up. Croatia desperately looking for some offensive rhythm here. Penetration, Lelas wide open, count him. Lelas moves on to 12 personal, 62-49, 13-point lead, just over a minute to go in the third. Trailed by 11 at the start of this second half. They need a stop, and they need one right now. Utolica moves it on. Wide open, Radojic on the shot, on the buzzer, it's no good. The guy has a chance to run, 3-on-2 break. Missouri should and does score. 62-51, Croatia, as Missouri gets another double-digit game. 4 from 5 shooting for Missouri. It's a about working at the defensive end for Croatia now. They've got to get stops. Croatia is fouled by Belivic. That'll be the third team foul for Croatia in this quarter. Chalica will inbound the ball for Serbia. Croatia guarded by Sliga. There's the moving screen. Croatia stops and fires it up. Defensive rebound by Lelis. They're going to try and hold this for the last shot. There's around a second between the game and shot clock. Jelic, important possession. This will get it to single digits at the end of the quarter. Salopek fires it up, is long. Something to the bucket is what it was requiring. Serbia with the 62-51 lead at the end of the quarter. Well, they just about got back on even terms for the quarter by the end of it. There's 10 minutes of basketball between Croatia and a potential exit from EuroBasket Women 2013. Serbia without Ana Dabovic, don't forget she's injured, it doesn't look like she's going to play any more part of this game. I've come up with those statistics. The issue is they only turned over Serbia once in that quarter. They retained possession of the basketball better themselves. Things got a little better, but Serbia shooting the ball very well in two-point range. Neither team has missed a free throw. The rebound numbers are pretty level. It's just down to turnovers and Croatia getting some stops in this final quarter. Croatia will be eliminated if they lose. Plenty of time left in the game for them. They're back to 11 down. And it could have been a lot closer, but in the end, they'll be happy to have dragged themselves back into the game.
Yeah! One more time. Mesdames, Messieurs, les Barjots Dunker. Voilà, applaudissements par Joe Dunkers qu'on retrouvera tout au long de cette journée de l'EuroBasket Women 2013 depuis le vent d'espace. Mesdames, Messieurs, quatrième et dernier carton. Le score est de 62 pour la Serbie, 51 pour la Croatie.
Croatia will have the possession arrow at the start. And again, they've reduced Serbia's offensive production, reducing them to 18 points in that quarter. They've just got to eat into this lead. Leles throws the lead pass and turns it over. And Croatia. Time and possession is vital. And that will be, should be, a Croatian basketball because he hit Croatia out of bounds before he hit the floor. So one turnover apiece at the start of this fourth quarter. Here's Cigar with possession. Decides to fire it up. He's short. Cigar fires it up and takes only a second shot of the game. Croatia are quick with the lineup on the floor at the moment. Jovanovic is long, Missoura and Rezan. And Dabovic just takes it off Rezan. Now there's a situation where, because of some incidental contact, foul's called. Rezan just fell. So Rezan has it, Dabovic comes from behind her and rips it off, and Rezan falls. Dabovic draws the foul. Brad sits down. Milovanovic has it, back in the game. Croatia. This time, Cigar does go under the screen. And then gets beat because she reached, backs out. We've got a whistle. Gyra's charged with the hold. Cado's going to come into the game for Croatia, and Croatia have gone as quick as they can here. Rezan's very mobile on the inside. Lelis is obviously mobile. Then they've gone with the 3 guards to try and counter the 3 guards of Serbia. But at the moment, they're still struggling to contain them. Dabovic hesitates, gets to the foul line, kicks it out. Milanovic puts it on the floor. Turnover, chance for Missouri to score, grabs it, goes up, makes the layup. Into single digits for the first time in a very long time as Missouri goes on to 12 personal. Cado outside the 3. Dabovic, they can't get too passive. They've got to spend time with the ball. Dabovic fires it up from deep. He's got a whistle on the rebound situation. Jelic is charged with the foul. This time out, Jelic picks up the 4th foul. Croatia already on 3 team fouls in this quarter. Serbia on 0. Baseline penetration. Milanovic goes nowhere. Turnover. Jan Zivcic has it. Serbia in transition. Foul mid-court. 0. Gets bumped by Misha Dabovic. Azira will inbound. Jelic will want to receive. Important to get back-to-back scores. They've got to stop. Now Croatia need to score. Jelic gets it inside. Little fumble, needs a pass. Throws it out. Jivcic gets the ball screen from Rezan. Jivcic on the dribble. Penetrates. Goes left hand. Hits the underside of the ring. Poor shot. But they've got to get another stop now, Croatia. They trail 9. The EuroBasket Women 2013 future in the balance. Dabovic has it knocked away. Jovanovic puts it on the floor. The middle opens up, floats up the layup, doesn't get the drop, and should have at least hit something. Livzic gets it back to Lelis. We've got 3 guards on the floor, and the ball disappeared. They contrive to turn it over. Oh, beautiful finish. But with 3 guards on the floor, Croatia contrived to have none of them available for the pass, and Lelis and Ivcic contrived to turn the ball over. And Croatia, their own worst enemy again, turn it over, and Serbia get back into a 11-point lead.
Se vratimo u igru, zato što ste okrenuli situaciju. Ona pumpa, ona zadnja slopno na vas svi pobjegli.
Take care of the ball. We're more than capable of scoring points in a hurry. But at the moment, as we saw in the last possession, just almost naive, childlike mistake by Croatia in the backcourt. Pressure does strange things to you, and it's definitely doing strange things to Croatia at the moment. They've got 7 minutes to rescue this EuroBasket 2013. Otherwise, they're on the plane home. When everyone else goes to Orshi, they'll be going home. Full court pressure by Serbia out of bounds. They just get it in. Zira behind the back, gets it over the halfway line, looks to attack it. Lelis puts it on the floor. Got to keep attacking this, Croatia. Jelic moves it on. Go inside, great hands by Rezan. Goes up in traffic, tough move. Great to hold on to the pass. Croatia with 6:50 to go. A 9-point lead. Chance to eliminate Croatia. Dabovic, Misha Dabovic puts it on the floor, needs a pass, finds one, mid-range jump shot is good. Milanovic starting to carry the load offensively for Serbia. Missouri doesn't have to help there. No need to help. She's got to stay with a big threat. Ivzic with 3 is off. Ivzic's having one of those days she'd rather forget. That makes her about 1 from 7 from the field. Radocha trying to increase this 11-point lead. Dabovic, baseline penetration, needs a pass, extra pass. Milevanovic is off for 3. Still left her wide open. Lelas in transition. Jelavic is fouled by Milevanovic. The first foul. 6 minutes to go. 11-point margin. Rad sits, Milevanovic sits down. Missouri will inbound. Jelavic fires the 3. Count those. Well, this is as close as Croatia have been in such a long time. She gets hit after the shot. 8-point game. Turnover. Exactly what Croatia needs. Serbia have got to get back here and stop this little run. Missouri kicks it. Lelas wants to touch it. Gonna hand it off. Ivzic, all the firepower on the floor for Croatia at the moment. Missouri under 10 on the shot clock. Jelavic, 5. They've got to put this up. They go lob. Rezan on the inside, blows the 2-footer. Oh my word, what an opportunity for Croatia. Radocha goes up, blows the layup. What work on the glass though by Rad. There's such a phrase as unsung hero. She is it for this team. Makes open 3s, just works and outwork Croatia. And opportunity for Croatia to cut it to 6, they blow it. Radocha for 2 is long. Ivzic, Serbia running on empty at the moment. Ivzic 2-on-1, turns it over. Oh my word. Dabovic is fouled by Missouri. So Serbia in need of the oxygen tent at the moment, but hanging on. And they're hanging on because Croatia have just blown a 2-foot shot and a 2-on-1 situation. It could have been looking at a 4-point game. Instead, Misha Dabovic is on the free throw line to open it back out to a 10-point lead. Croatia are just killing their own opportunity here. They've got to find a way to stay positive and keep finishing. They've got to find a way to overcome the Serbian team that is on a little wave of emotion after the first day win of the second phase against Belarus. And Dabovic opens it out to 10 again. Under 5 to go. Missouri. Sliskovic looks for a pass, finds one. Missouri turns the corner, gets to the middle, has it knocked away. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Milevanovic finding ways to contribute at both ends, knocks it away. Lelas tries to spin a little move, turns it over. Jovanovic for 2, 12-point game. Missouri, full court pressure, great move by Serbia. Get up the floor, try and delay Croatia. Jelavic, just over 4:10 to go. 12-point game. Where's the inspiration for Croatia? They look inside. Iskovic holds on, she's got to go up. There's no time on the shot clock, throws it out. Jelavic, 24-second violation. Croatia, the team that looks to push and score early, gets to 5 on one possession and follows it for a 24-second violation. They trail 12. There's only 4 minutes to go. And it could be. And someone's putting the names now on the tickets. Cannot let Serbia walk it down at them. And Serbia cannot let Croatia rush them at all. Milka Dabovic shakes a little move, doesn't get the drop. Chance here for Croatia, no commitment to the break. Turnover. Radocha goes up, is blocked. Ball is recovered. Serbia came into phase 2 with an 0-2 record from the first phase. Had to beat Latvia just to get here. Are on the verge of picking up their second win. Milanovic, great decision to the foul line for the jump shot. Gets the roll. Milanovic, 18 points personal. We've got a foul, which will be the 13th foul for Serbia. 3 minutes away from sending home Croatia. Block, Milanovic gets a block this time. So he got fouls and fouls out.
Cinquième faute pour Tchekara, applaudissements du public pour Tchekara qui quitte cette rencontre en raison de sa cinquième faute.
Milanovic limps away.
Changement de la sélection droite, sortie de la numéro 21, c'est le retour au jeu de la numéro 15, Bosnier.
Jela Milanovic, step up on the free throw line. Make this a 16-point game with 3 minutes to go. This will cap an 8-0 run if she makes both. She misses the first. Croatia closed it to 8 and had opportunities from 2 feet and a 2-on-1 to cut it to 4. And from that point on, Serbia have just imposed themselves and now lead by 15 points with 3 to go. Turnover. Well, the wheels have come off the wagon. And Croatia look like they're going home here. Serbia have just to put this game away. Got to control it. Use the shot clock. Time and possession for Serbia. Penetration, Milanovic throws it away with 2:46 to go. Jelic, no time to walk it down the floor now. They've got to look to go early. Siskovic wants it on the inside. They fired a 3. It's good. Don't bite anybody off yet. Rojelak gets a feed set. No defense in her face. Just nails it from deep. Closes it to 12 with 2:37 to go. Markovic takes the timeout and she will be hammering home the situation here. There's only 2:37 in the game. They lead by 12. They just got to retain possession and look to take good shots, and they will get their second win in the second phase. Black makes the 3. Serbia, 2:37 to go in the game. Got to bring it in full court. No pressure up the floor by Croatia. Radocha. Still no pressure. Well, they've already taken 14 seconds off the shot clock. Now they line up the wide open look. It's long. Offensive rebound. Who's coming up with that? There's people all over the floor, and we've got a held ball. Well, Serbia have the possession arrow. Took 18 seconds off the game clock, and now they got another 24. Jovanovic almost loses possession. They recover. Milanovic. Siskovic guards her. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Penetrates. Jovanovic for 3. Just hits the front of the ring. Sliskovic just saves it for Croatia. Turn it over. Lay it up. And that ball possession just sums up Croatia's afternoon. 2-on-1 situation. They almost turned that over. Serbia have just, they've made some mistakes, Croatia, but Serbia just outworked them. 61-75, minute and a half to go. It's Jovanovic who makes this layup. She's going to go the whole length of the floor and knock this one away. What a story. On the verge of elimination in the first phase, where Serbia, Latvia, and Serbia went head-to-head to decide who came in. Serbia roll up to the Monty Spas, beat Belarus, and now they look like they're 138 away from taking the scalp of Croatia. Sliskovic goes up in traffic, blows another layup for Croatia. What a performance by Serbia. Losing Ana Dabovic with an injury. Milovanovic steps up and they get contributions off the bench. Rad penetrates, Radocha takes it out. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Penetrates to the lane, kicks it. Got to put it up, they get it away. Short. Jelic has a chance to push. Jack stops for the long 2. Throws the air ball. You can put this one in the book now. Serbia give themselves a great opportunity to make the quarterfinals. They have performed exceptionally, back-to-back games. Milovanovic fires up the 3. It won't matter one bit. It will be an end-line ball for Croatia. Rag involved in the action again. Misha Dabovic. For herself, for a team, and her sister who's sitting on the bench, you saw the emotion when she thought her sister was badly hurt. Is still hitting the deck with 30 seconds to go. There it penetrates, turnover. And Dabovic scoreless with 23 seconds to go. Momentum is a big, big thing, and Serbia have really built some. Another missed layup. We've got an and-one play to finish the game. Sliskovic. It won't matter. It won't matter in terms of the game result. It won't matter in terms of Croatia's continued participation in EuroBasket Women 2013, because on the back of this loss, and they're 14 down with 6 seconds to go. They'll play Great Britain tomorrow, then they'll be on the plane home. Serbia will go to 2-2 in the group. Will get their second back-to-back win. They get back-to-back wins against 2 of the biggest names in women's European basketball in Belarus and Croatia, and have given themselves a chance at quarterfinal qualification. They played the Czech Republic in their last game in the second phase. Depending on other results, they may even not have to win that. Ana Dabovic is lifted up by her sister and her teammates. Serbia, with momentum, with a smile, and with a great performance, go 2-2. 77-64, they get the win over Croatia, who will go home at the end of the second phase. Coach Malkovich has done a marvellous job. 2 game plans executed by her team that have given them 2 wins. Serbia move on, move forward, and hope they'll be on a bus going to Orshi. They can get the result against the Czech Republic, they'll be going to the quarterfinals. Here are the statistics. 23 turnovers by Croatia against 10 for Serbia is the only stat you really have to look at That's the stat that really does explain the game. And some of those turnovers were turnovers of their own making when they had opportunities to score and score easily. Croatia looked so effective against France, but they've just turned the ball over for fun. And Milo Vanovic leads all scorers in the game with 19. Ana Dabovic, even though she played no part in the second half, had 12 in the first. Milša Dabovic with 11. Rezan, Mazura and Leilas tried all they could, but each one of those was guilty of turnovers as well. So it's Serbia that get the win. Rad again off the bench. You cannot talk highly enough about the contributions of Rad, Jovanovic and Kado. All make positive contributions off the Serbian bench. Milo Vanovic has 6 rebounds to go over 19 points. And Milša Dabovic with 5 assists and 4 steals keeps the family's name on the stat sheet. And Serbia get the job done, go to 2-2 and give themselves a chance to qualify. We'll leave you with some highlights of the Serbian win. We'll be back for Great Britain playing Belarus in around 50 minutes at 4:30 local time. We'll see you then. And Serbia, with these highlights, go to 2-2 in Group F. Bye for now.
Odmah igra, neka odmah probija, ne da igra okolo. Znači ili pas ili odmah trenutno. Ona zadnja slopno na vas, svi pobjegli. Ajde,
mesdames et messieurs, on va l'échauffement de la Biélorussie.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to welcome to the coach, Team Belarus.